Ooh, the icon popped up in the corner. You know what that means? It means I'm here. Today, we're going to be bringing you a lot of matches, which is super fun, courtesy of our very hard-working staff. We're going to be starting the day off here with MrNeasel against Jairod, which could be a somewhat interesting match, I think. I'd say MrNeasel definitely the favored one in this match, as is evident by the seed as well. All around, just probably a stronger player. Jairod does have the consistency, known for being somewhat of a score farmer in Sweden. We're going to be going in to pick some bans here. Sure hope I put 2 bans in on the round. As you can see here, we have a larger pool than last week, obviously, because, you know, it's quarterfinals now. We've come a long way since starting the tournament off in round of 32, and 8 people have been eliminated. We're looking to eliminate even more people this week, which does sound a little, should I say, barbaric. We're looking to eliminate 12 more players this week, so it's going to be a bloodbath. To see who fights to stay in the bracket. Geometry Dash reference. I love Geometry Dash, and on the topic of Geometry Dash, we've got some Geometry Dash songs in the pool. Infernoplex, a classic one, and Creo Crazy as well. Crazy is a bit more new gen, I think, for me. I probably wasn't as active when that map came out, but I don't remember it. And also, if you want to count DT1, you know, Decode, it has the same name, yada yada yada. Anyway, our bans, Jairod banning DT1 and Hard Rock 1, whereas Neasel is going to be banning Nomad 1 and DT4. I'm fairly... the Nomad 1 ban from Neasel makes sense. Hard Rock 1 and DT1 I'm a little bit more surprised by from Jairod. Would have thought he would ban out a more gimmicky skill set, but apparently not. He's going to be picking Nomad 2 to start us off. Oceanas. I don't know. It is a tournament classic. This map is unfortunately made by a bad map maker. So this is legally the only map in the pool you're going to be allowed to complain about for now. Actually, I also noticed diff name just now, Pepe Mapus. Absolute awesome naming here. But yeah, we're going to be seeing fairly standard streams, some shorter bursts as well on top of that, and this star rating is still low enough to where I think both players should be absolutely comfortable on this. If you've been around the community for a little while, you do know about Neasel and his initial appearance in Swedish Sweetie Cup, where he was the absolute GOAT of shakes. And I expect, as you can see here, we're going to be seeing more of that. Ooh, Jairod big act drop. Neasel with the slider break here, actually, and the map is so short, we're almost at the end here. But Jairod finds the biggest chain miss of all and goes down to 94 accuracy, which is gonna give Neasel the score advantage, and at this point, there is just not a lot left to do, especially with Jairod finding a large amount of misses here. MrNeasel has definitely done enough, especially with Jairod finding a lot of chain misses here near the end. Oh, Jairod, absolute meltdown here near the end. Neasel manages to recover very nicely despite the shake, and I know he knows that we point it out on stream every time, but as long as he's shaking like that, we're gonna point it out. It also makes for pretty good content. It's always fun to watch someone shake. "29 misses from Jairod versus Neasel's just one slider break. So not the best start here for Jairod. Definitely not what you want to see on your first pick, at least. I mean, you've got plenty of opportunities in this match to bring it back. We get some Geometry Dash representation. Let's go! Infernoplex. Now this map in Geometry Dash is really fun. I think it's a hard demon nowadays. I completed it back in whenever I played on phone. I unfortunately have forgotten what it's called, but it's I can describe the map pretty accurately. Anyway, it's not going to be a hard demon in Osu. It's going to be our DT speed map instead. It's going to be sitting at 260 BPM. This is Neasel's pick, and starting off here, he does look a little bit more comfortable than Jairod. Not looking perfect though. Both players are not doing super well in the accuracy department, but they're holding on. Neasel to find first one to find a break. I haven't warmed up my tongue, I feel like. This is a longer map than No Mod 2, so we still have more than half of the map left. Plenty of time for Jairod to find a break. But right now he's holding on. MrNeasel is starting with the shake here. Oh my god. Does eventually fall as well. I want to attribute that to the shake because it looked like he shook off the slider. Choke, that's not the correct word. Anyway, Jairod is still holding on to the FC with 91 accuracy. Despite the large accuracy advantage here, Neasel is 4 behind because of how many breaks he's had. Both players break though, and this is a combo reset, but this is going to benefit Jairod for now. There's just not enough time, I don't think. Especially with that break from Neasel. Neasel is just shaking off everything here, trying to get rid of his nerves, but that's just costing him more misses. The map is done for it either way. We're going to be starting the match off here with 2 breakpoints. Jairod taking this purely because of his combo. Does have substantially lower accuracy, but as we all know, combo is king, and Jairod does clock in at around 3 times Neasel's top combo, which is more than enough to put him in a winning position on this map. 1-1 tied. Next pick is going to be Jairod's. I also feel like MrNeasel's worst enemy is just his own shakes. Hidden 2 pick from Jairod. This is something I would have maybe expected him to ban out, but then again, I'm not super familiar with how good Jairod is on stuff like lower AR. I can't say I remember him playing much of it. But this is once again a pretty long hidden 2, just like last week where we had a lower BPM kind of flow hidden 2. This one is much more aim-based and does feature some perfect overlaps every now and then. MrNeasel getting a very shaky start here, no pun intended. Jairod the first one to find the teeny tiny little miss here. It's gonna take a little while for us to notice anything big happening here, I think. Jairod does break again, but as you can see, we're still so far from the end. Not really able to say anything just yet. MrNeasel actually overstreaming the hell out of that burst. Apparently has forgotten that he's still not in DT2. Score is pretty much tied. Jairod taking the lead, but does break, so it goes back to MrNeasel. I mean, right now these players are neck and neck if you don't count the combo that MrNeasel has currently, which is going to be netting him a bit of an advantage here. And I say a bit, but in reality it's actually kind of large. Okay, combo reset here. So with the break giving a slight edge to Jairod, I guess, but Jairod actually has some nice combo. Score gap is closing. Jairod does break right before it does though, and MrNeasel back at it with some recovering combo. It's still very close, but you're not going to be winning with large margins in this map here because of how relatively low the scores are. So this 30k difference is a lot larger than you'd think, just purely looking at the score. MrNeasel has built himself probably his best combo of the map so far, I think. It's gonna give him and awarding him with a lot of score. But if he does break, Jairod does have a pretty nice recovering combo of his own, and I mean at this point you've got someone basically breathing down your neck waiting for you to break, and here it comes. The score is gonna go shooting back here. Is there enough map though? I think there is. Yeah, there absolutely is. But now that Jairod breaks, and that has once again stagnated the score. Man, it's not gonna matter anymore. I don't think MrNeasel has this, but it's not very comfortable, and it's not by a large margin at all. It's going to end up being 32k separating these two players, and Jairod definitely did have a very good opportunity to pull back there, but did find those ending misses. which killed his combo, and unfortunately for him also killed his chances on this map. Once again, a breakpoint. We are just going left and right with the breakpoints. These players do not feel like winning their own picks at all. They're picking for each other all over the place. We're going to go into Ale Seeker, also commonly known as Kitten Seeker. No mod 5. 230 or 220? 234. 234 ppm bursts. This one also has the very nice hit sounds. That you... There's construction work going on. Surely you can't hear the hammering. Anywho, if you're playing this, you better be playing with custom hit sounds, because it's cats all over the place. Oh, I'm not sure if you saw that, but MrNeasel just almost kind of shook off a slider to begin with. Starting us off here, the players are pretty equally matched. Early accuracy advantage is Jairod's favor. And this is once again a fairly short map, 2.5 minutes. These players are already third through the map. Both are currently full comboing. I imagine that's going to change though, looking at how comfortable they are. Oh, Jairod, the first to find the break on the big burst there. And MrNeasel is going to see that, and I imagine he's going to get a little bit nervous. Never mind, he broke as well. Okay, I didn't catch that. We're equalized. Okay, this is going to be close. Any break right now could very well seal it. MrNeasel currently has the advantage because of that accuracy, but oh my god. Jairod is the first one to falter though, does run out of stamina and does break, which is going to be netting MrNeasel the win on this map. Oh my god. Oh, Jairod just gives up at the end. Going into the last key either, these players were around 200 points apart. Not more, not less. But it is Jairod who does break first, and also drops so much accuracy at the end. MrNeasel doing a good job taking this pick, and this is also the first pick of the match that a player has won. That is their own pick. Hard Rock 2 pick from Jairod. Let's see if he can win his own pick for the first time in this match. Into the map we go, and this is much more precision-like than last week. This is instead CS 5.5 before Hard Rock, so it's going to be even smaller. I don't quite remember the exact circle size, but as you can see here, this is going to be Osu for Ants. And I imagine this is going to be a pretty good pick for Jairod, not because he's necessarily a precision player, but I just don't think MrNeasel is going to be able to play this with his shake. Just look at it. It's already broken a couple of times. Jairod actually not doing super hot himself either. This could be a lot closer than I would have anticipated. They're both breaking all over the place, and the score is going to keep being super close. They're essentially neck and neck right now. MrNeasel does find another break on the aim here. Score still hasn't flipped over, but Jairod does have that 100 combo. Just gonna give him the lead, but not for long. He had it for about 0.5 seconds before it goes back to MrNeasel again after Jairod breaks. And right now, MrNeasel has the advantage. He does have the higher act as well, which is helping him bring it over to him. And Jairod breaking is gonna help him even more. This combo from MrNeasel is actually huge. It could very well just seal the map right here. Honestly, looks like it will. 300 combo. This is also probably the best combo of the match, or the map so far. It does break it at like 299, so it doesn't end up being 300 combo, but he's done enough. Even with the slight recovering combo here on Jairod, he doesn't have enough time. And this is going to be another point for MrNeasel. There we go. I am very sorry for ever doubting MrNeasel. Considering his shakes, I mean, a 5 miss is not bad at all. And this is going to put him in a very good situation, because now he's gotten 3 points in a row. And is currently 4-1 up. With, of course, the pick in his court as well. Picks into DT2 for the more stamina-based map. This is, what, 227-ish? 226? Something like that. Judging by both of these players' performance on No Mod 5, I do think MrNeasel has the edge. My predictions so far are not super good, because I predicted Jairod for the last map, where MrNeasel instead won. And I also incorrectly predicted the BPM here of the map. Start us off, actually, MrNeasel, the early holding the SS for 200 combo, but does find a 100 and a break. The accuracy advantage for him is so large that the score hasn't flipped over yet, despite the 300 combo on Jairod's side, but man. Jairod does find a break on that bus lighter, though. And the accuracy is doing so much work right now. 6%, that's a lot. which allows MrNeasel to build the score advantage even more, especially with that combo. We're at the halfway point here. MrNeasel looking incredibly strong still, despite that early hiccup, but he does fall. Both players actually fall to the bus sliders. The bus sliders of death in this map have claimed a couple of victims. But of course, a combo reset just benefits MrNeasel right now. Has every kind of advantage going for him right now, and I mean, Jairod needs MrNeasel to break very soon, and he needs to FC the rest of the map, which, I mean, miracles have happened before. But with how comfortable MrNeasel is looking, I just doubt that's going to be the case, though. And Jairod, who has found another break, has, unfortunately for him, sealed his own fate. This map, MrNeasel is going to be taking it, putting him at match point for now. Very nice ending combo here from MrNeasel as well. Does drop a little bit of AC down from his 97, but still a very decent score nonetheless. Does essentially double Jairod's score, which makes DT2 a very, very solid pick for him. And I think the accuracy spells out the entire story of this map. Pretty much. Jairod now has to climb the tallest mountain to get back into this match and have a chance of survival in this tournament at all, because this is a lower bracket match. He needs to win 4 straight maps and then tiebreaker if he wants to move on to see another day in the lower bracket. So it is going to be a uphill battle. Uphill batter? What is an uphill batter? Uphill battle. I wouldn't just call it uphill, actually. I would just honestly call it mountain climbing because of how tall the task is right now. But if this does end up being his last map of the tournament, we are going to, or he is going to go out with a bang, because this is a good song. Cough song. You know, our cough around. We love our cough around here. I think the thing Jairod has had going against him this match is the fact that he, well, lacks a skill set he very much excels in compared to MrNeasel. Jairod is fairly consistent, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't have that one standalone thing he can perform on better than MrNeasel can. MrNeasel is just basically better on most stuff in this match. Jairod has found the break. MrNeasel does follow suit, 100 combo afterwards. The score is very equal right now. MrNeasel finding another break. Whereas Jairod has managed to collect his government-allocated combo. Skatteåterbäringen has rewarded him with a lot of combo. 400 and counting. Yo! But he does eventually have to pay back his taxes and does fall, finding 2 misses. Now it's looking a little grim. Still super close, but MrNeasel has a very good combo here. MrNeasel has to break for Jairod, but Jairod breaks instead, and that's gonna spell disaster for him. MrNeasel hitting the entire hard section there with the snaps. The score goes flying away. And honestly, if MrNeasel holds just a little longer, he's done enough. And it would take a lot for him to miss on this section, I think. Starting to look like a pearly gates of not heaven, but a lower bracket continuation are closing for Jairod. MrNeasel actually with that really large combo, putting not one nail, but multiple nails in the coffin of Jairod. Does fall, but he's done enough. Just look at that. Look at the snaps. MrNeasel doing really well this map. Sorry for saying that. He finds 7 misses right as I say that. But nonetheless, just much more consistent on this map than Jairod has been. And with that, we're going to be seeing the end of Jairod in this tournament. Very good map to end it off on, I think. And really good combo from MrNeasel. Honestly, MrNeasel kind of crushing it in this match. Does play very well. Jairod not quite able to keep up, and that is going to be his doom. MrNeasel is going to live to see another day, and that day is going to be Sunday, tomorrow, March 9th, where he's going to be battling it out in the next match to see if he survives another week into the semifinals. He's going to be facing off against Hio tomorrow, which could be a pretty interesting match, but I think, well, MrNeasel's probably favored in this with that one as well. It remains to be seen, however. Congratulations to MrNeasel for making it on to, or making it further in the lower bracket this week. And goodbye to Jairod. We'll be seeing you in Sweden Cup 2026, I guess. We are going to be taking a tiny break because I need to have a piss and drink some water and stuff. We're going to be back with the next match here in 27 minutes, which is going to be Axel against Denk. See you then. Be sure to tune in.